Well, hi everybody. Good morning. Two meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Friday morning. It's a foggy Friday morning for much of the area. Dense fog advisory in place until 10 o'clock this morning from north central Kansas through all of central Nebraska and parts of the eastern part of Nebraska as well, northeast Nebraska. These areas are seeing a lot of visibility restrictions of below 1 mile and in some cases down to a quarter-mile visibility. Now, all these advisories, the advisories that are out from the North Platte National Weather Service, the Omaha National Weather Service, and the Hastings National Weather Service, all until 10 o'clock this morning. Now, that said, I'm recording this at 7:12 this morning. There's the potential that if this fog expands, could be some more counties added. There's also the chance that if it doesn't want to burn off this morning, this could get extended out further into time, say till noon or until the early afternoon in some cases. So keep in mind that this is not a set in stone kind of a deal by any means. A lot of fog out there and low clouds. A couple other things. These are upper level clouds moving into western Nebraska. So the way things play out today, it's still a little uncertain. This particular model really wants to get rid of this low cloud cover and fog by this afternoon. And if that's the case, we should get at least some sunshine, if not filtered sunshine, and that would help to warm things up a little bit out there. But if the low clouds and the fog hold tough all day long, then it likely won't warm up depending on where you live and where that fog sticks around. So I kind of be watching these areas here as it could stay foggy all day long. This right here would be upper level clouds making their way through that lighter gray color, and these would be even thinner clouds right here. As we get into tonight, fog might redevelop out there. I think the best chance of that would be off to the northwest. It should not be as widespread, though, if it does happen. Otherwise, a lot of upper level clouds starting to move in from the west. We'll see some filtered sunshine over the weekend. Saturday, you can see partly to mostly cloudy with those upper level clouds moving through, slightly breezy south and southeast winds. And then tomorrow night, still more of the same. Winds still a little breezy, still some upper level clouds passing through. Those will continue into your second half of the weekend on Sunday, although the wind should die down a little bit on Sunday. So temperatures out there today, and this is probably being too optimistic, but we're going to go 30s and lower 40s, so the low 40s to the southwest. These areas here would certainly have a better chance of more sunshine, so I could see warmer temperatures here, but I would not rule out low to mid 30s right in here if those low clouds and that fog hold tough all day long. This may be going way too high in the Tri-Cities, and in fact, I think it probably is. Tonight, we're dropping back into the mid to upper 20s to right around 30, not as cold as this morning, but still below freezing for most. And then tomorrow's temperature is looking to recover a little bit out there. Despite the upper level clouds moving through, we're going to see 40s and lower 50s return to the area, the warmest temperatures in the southeast. Tomorrow night, mostly dropping back into the 20s again, although we may see some low and mid 30s off towards the southeast. It's not too bad of a night. See the warmest temperatures here to the southeast, also 31 up in Ainsworth. And then looking ahead to our Sunday, slightly better than Saturday for most of us. Lower 40s up north, but could be as warm. There's still, we're still talking 6 to 12 inches of snow on the ground up here, so that's one of the reasons why. Whereas we could see low to mid 50s where there's no snow on the ground for Sunday. So it looks pretty good Sunday, and then things will start to go downhill from there. We've got mild weather going into the weekend, but then next week we get a weak disturbance that brings a slight chance of light rain, potentially mixing with snow on Monday. Doesn't look like a lot of precipitation right now. It will be a little bit breezy as well. A break on Tuesday, then a little more precipitation Tuesday night, late night, Wednesday, and Wednesday night. Much of this could be in the form of snow, but possibly rain if it stays warm enough out there. Still a lot of questions to the forecast for Wednesday, but that's kind of where we're at right now. There is the potential for some accumulating snowfall. Should clear out early Thursday morning. Thursday looks dry for now, but it's going to be a little chillier heading into the middle of next week. Temperatures will stay kind of chilly through the rest of next week, but maybe warm up a little bit as we get towards the Sunday after, but that's a long ways out yet, not going to get into too many details. Let's look at a couple of long-range models. Here's the European forecast model. Quiet weather through the weekend, then here comes that moisture chance on Monday, light rain, maybe a little snow mixed in. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot with this here. That clears out of here, and here comes the next system, a little bit better chance of moisture. Now the more recent European model here has shifted everything southeast a bit, which would keep our area predominantly snow and really favors southeast Nebraska for the heaviest snowfall. So again, with the model still shifting this storm system around a bit, this is nothing that is set in stone by any means. That will clear out of here Thursday morning, but still maybe a little wraparound moisture even through the end of next week here. Kind of look at a little bit of moisture Friday and maybe Saturday as well. The GFS forecast model, quiet weather again through Sunday evening. Then here comes that moisture into Monday. This one's a little more aggressive with the rain and even some snow. It's one of the outlier forecast models, though, so I'm not too confident that we're going to see a lot of precipitation, but if this were to happen, we get a little more than expected. That clears out Monday night. Monday night, Tuesday looking quiet, and then here comes the next one. It's coming in a little bit weaker for Wednesday than the previous forecast models are, but does bring predominantly snow to the area again before clearing out, and then maybe a little bit of moisture at the end of next week, but right now this model's passing it to the south. So again, this is why you don't want to bank too much on long-range forecast models because they're very inconsistent, and that's why, again, I'm going a 50% chance of snow, but there's still a lot of uncertainty with who would get the heaviest snow and things like that, and will there be some rain mixed in there? Well, that's also still a little bit up in the air. So there is your forecast for this Friday morning. Continue to watch the forecast through the weekend and next week, and we'll start to get a better feel for how things will go next week when it comes to those multiple chances of precipitation. But until then, hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe out there, and especially this morning with the fog, and I will see you all again on Monday morning. Until then, take care. God bless. Bye.